We can move to have a little bit of detailed and with enough loop in hand to make it. The thumb is going somewhere like this. I'll just hold it there, and then I jump to the top. I'll leave it here. Okay, so this needs to go a bit inside. This needs to have a little gap. Okay, so trick from here is that we need at least 8 loops for every single objects to connect with it. If I go to the front view, this will meet here. The thumb is quite down. This is press 5. Just take the perspective like this. Okay, bit confusing. Let's isolate, hide the fingers. Okay, press 5. Now you see this is where 4 finger connect, this is where the thumb ends. On the top, this is how it is. And if you press 4 again, it goes here. This point connect here till the end of this part. So it is pretty much in the place. From here things might get confusing, but if you look at this is how your hand should look right now. Okay, this is very crucial. Do not make it the box way. If you make things from the box and if it is looking like a box, it will be always looking like the box. Most of the tutorials I just try to find on the internet, all the hands look like box. That's the problem. We can make a hand, but there will be a different in good hand and a basic hand. If the blocking is not right, it will look like a box. Okay, so let's move ahead. The next question is, how are we going to connect all the fingers? So it has 8 segment. I can read 8 here. So all we need is 8 to connect. So how much it has right now? It has 4. So let's put a loop here. Always keep adding edit edge flow. So it makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops. I'll add 1 here. Now it has 8 loop here. So this will be connected to the thumb. One problem solved. Moving forward, we need 8 loop for every fingers. This looks broken. I'll quickly fix it. It may be good in that reference, but not okay for the entire hand. Okay, so I'll add 1 loop for every knuckles. Let's add 1 loop for every knuckle. And every knuckle needs to go all the way here. Let's pull it back a little. This needs to be here. This needs to be here. And try to follow the base. Let's look in from the perspective and you'll see it's totally destroyed. Don't worry, You have a magical tool that is named. Let's first set it from the front view. Nope. You have to do it manually. So if I press 4, make sure to select the corners, and I remember the middle finger supposed to be the top part. Press 5. This needs to be at the peak. It is there, bit too high. This will do, and this will go all the way. So this is my peak, and this will be one at the top. Okay, this is how it goes. And for the side part, press 4. This is where it will take up the volume. So let's say I'll just delete this. This is where I'll leave this. This is where my forearm connects. Okay. And the rest will be the palm. All I next is edit, edge flow, edit, edge flow, edit, edge flow. This again going up. I don't need that. I'll just push it down a little. Okay, it's settled then. Let's move forward. Now we have the rest. Next we need one loop in every corner. To connect with the fingers. Here, let me add loop. This will do it. Edit edge flow. I use Z to repeat command. So if you count here, it will be 8 loops. Okay. Next, what we need, a little change. The 8 loop here will be difficult to connect both way. So we need a little partition here where both finger will be not connected directly through a bridge. I'll just show you. Do what? This is where every finger will connect. Select these loops and make a bridge. Chamfer actually. Bevel. Now this view is totally kind of useless. So I'll use this and add a loop close to this, more towards knuckle, you can say. And let's take this forward. I don't see scope of creating a bridge, so we need to delete them. It will be here. It will just continue here, it goes here, it will be here, it goes here, it will be right here, it will connect here, it goes a bit this way. So this will do. If you have seen, the bottom of the hand is bit in front of it, like this way. Leave the center somewhere in the center. Let's delete the one loop. So I can operate. Okay, this will do. And this is my knuckle points. The two of them. Make sure to pull them up. Okay. The middle one and the forefinger is the biggest knuckle. And this loop, this here, you can easily see it's going down like this. So now we are carving our hand little by little. The problem is still there, the one problem, how we will connect the fingers. Thumb is pretty much sorted. Now the next part is just select these connecting points and you need to create bevel. Shift right click, bevel. Make sure to use 2 segment. It will be like this. Okay. Don't worry. Keep it close. Use target weld and weld it at the corner. Repeat the same thing at the bottom. Okay, so now there are triangles. Don't worry. We'll make it triangle free and delete. And delete. Make sure to let it go a bit down. So we have done it. Now it's very easy to create the hole we needed and enough space to connect all the fingers. And if you pause for a moment and look at it, Control 1, it will look like a finger. It's giving you a vibe of a finger. Let's pull them down. I'm saying finger, I'm saying hands. And you're going to need 3 loops. We'll come to that. We can do it right now, we can do it later after connecting the fingers. Let's sort it a bit while we can. So there are some, I'll keep 3 loops in the middle, close. This is for, it will go in and there will be one curve here and there will be one curve here. We have enough to make it. So this is where our thumb part come, a bulge around thumb, or I would say where the thumb actually connects, and it goes all the way to the back. So this is also an important part. It doesn't go up, it kind of sinks in. You can make a proper loop the way it goes here all the way to the backs, but not really needed. That can be easily achieved with the texture. Just need to slide a bit. And this is our and you might have remember we have a good bulge here. A bit more. So what we need to do this, and it will enhance the all the budge. This also need to be pull up, yeah, like this. A little bit is okay, don't do too much because it will stretch the UV. It will also create problem for what you say skinning, rigging. Little bit is fine, but don't do too much. If there is too much of deformation or distance between loops, I would rather suggest add some more loop to it. This needs to go like this. Yeah, definitely. You don't know when the file will crash. And slowly, if you see, it will start shaping like a hand. I'm not entirely going to make just like this. I will use my imagination and observation as well for the rest of my life. What I have done, once you make, you always keep on studying these stuff. So that's what I said. When you make it first time, you won't be like, oh yeah, this is super awesome, I get it right. So we got it pretty much. This part is also coming nice. This needs to be worked. Now this is easy. All we need to do is to make it a bit rounder. I do feel like a loop needs to be come here. Maybe we can, but I needed this. Okay, this way. Okay, sorted temporarily. What I feel, we should have a loop going this way. It's not what I feel, it needs to be done. Okay, so let's start by connecting the thumb. Thumb is the most complex part in the entire hand. So you need to combine first and then make a bridge. Okay, what I was saying, I'm having a feeling I should put a loop all the way like this. So it's easy. Use the multi-cut because I needed a loop here. We can go this way too, but we already have a lot of loop here. We'll see. Edit edge flow. Let's pull it. This needs to be going this way, this needs to be going this way, and we can have a one more loop going from here to this way because we need a little bit more loops this way. So I'll be pushing and making a space for the loops. I hope it won't create the dent. So if you want to avoid the dents, there is another way. Select the entire loop, deselect the two loops, use Ctrl Shift and slide it upward. This way it won't be creating any dent. Ctrl Shift, slide it all the way here. Ctrl Shift, slide it back when it's all starts looking like this. Done. Now we may have or we can have one loop going from here, or I will use this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Vertices. Okay. What I feel, we need to have a loop like this, and we need to have a loop one like this. This will add a little stability. And what about this triangle? We can easily fix this. I'll leave this. We'll continue where we did this a little. Okay, we'll continue from here. Things a bit, it adding a more loop will make things a bit more complicated, but I think this should be enough to remember. Further on, adding any more loops will make it more complex. So I'll keep it. Make sure to, what do you say, distribute the loops properly, and every, what do you say, the polygon should look like a box and next to each other. I'm also using Control Shift to slide. It's not easy to get the right density. I feel like a one loop can be added, and that one loop will make it everything close to the box what I'm asking. Disturbing, it disturbs here. I'll just deselect these two, then move. So it's done. The thumb look a little weaker. I'll just scale it. Add some volume in the thumb. Looks good. Now we can connect the fingers. Combine, shift right click, history delete, all shift D. Make sure to keep saving the file. Double click, double click. All you need to do is bridge. If your mathematics is right, one more thing I can do, I'll just undo it. This loop needs to go in like this, and lots of to be done here, but I'll just bridge everything. Bridge. Okay. So once we create the bridge, you'll see the only odd part is the connection part. That needs to be fixed. Once that is fixed, we are done. So if you look at from the front view, it's hard to look. So there is a trick. You press Alt 2 and you can switch between. So this is the loop where it goes under and it will pop up here. All I need to do is match this from the front. It was something here. Okay. From the hint of it, I'll do this. And this is what I need to do in every finger.